Hello, my name is Anne and welcome to a Tobyknits Flosstube number 24. And I have some exciting news. Well, for me it's exciting. I don't know if it's exciting for you. So let's start with what's you're gonna see today. You're gonna see what I've worked on all of last week. So my regular 4 projects, although one of them is the whip go, so it might be different from the week before. And then I've got to tell you what's going to happen in Jolly July, because yes, cross stitch is moving up a notch. I am not going to be doing as much knitting and therefore not having Monday videos for the month of July. I will just be doing my Flosstube on Wednesdays and my Quilty Fun on Fridays as normal in July. And I think it's going to be kind of fun. So I'm going to bring you down so that you can see exactly what I'm going to be working on and get some good close-ups. None of me. No, not of me. Of the stitches. Okay, so here is my Monday night stitch, which I love, and I'm almost finished. It is a Permin kit that I got in when I was in Halifax visiting my son and daughter-in-law and new baby Leo. And I fell in love with this. I saw it on a Facebook post or something, and my husband ordered it for me. It came from England, and it's a great kit. It came with the 14 count Aida, and you can get it in pink. But you'll notice that the hair color was the brown, and I changed it so that it would be the same hair color as my grandson Leo, which is blonde, like his daddy. So it's a really, sorry, I'm messing with the the settings on the phone. So this is coming out really great. All I have left to do is finish the back stitch here and add the little brown tip. I need to add a little bit there of the dark blue single strand, because the blanket is all single strand, whereas the rest is double. And I have to back stitch this and then add all the details on, and of course his name. So those to me are the fun parts. Those are the finishing off parts. It's like when you're making a quilt. To me, the binding is almost the best part because you've nearly finished and it's what makes it pop. And to me, backstitch makes it pop. So all the last little bits, I'm pretty sure I should get this finished by the end of July. Which is my goal for this one. So this one is coming out great. I love it. This is the back. It's I do travel with my back stitch because, you know, why not? But so that is coming out great. I love that. So Wednesday nights is Whip Go, and has been for me since January, although that's going to change slightly in July. But I will get to that later. So this is for the next 2 weeks. This is what my Whip Go is. It's a lavender and lace pattern chart, and it is called Song of Christmas. Here is what it looked like last week before I started working on it. And here is what it looks like. It's on a frame, so it's a little hard for me to show you. But I managed to get done the wing here and start on her dress there. So it's beautiful. And it has all the blending filaments in it, and it's got beads. That's what I need to do for her here, is add in the beadwork. But I want to wait till both angels are finished, and then I will do the beadwork on her. Because basically by then, once I'm at the bottom of the chart, I'm done, because all the top of the chart is done. So it's super cute. I love that. So that will be what I'm working on tonight. and then I will explain July to you. Friday night stitch is Fall on the Farm, which is a Little House Needleworks project that I'm working on. You can make these charts as a one-off by itself and make it into a little, what do they call them things? They're like little pouchy things that they stick in bowls in the middle of the table. I don't understand what they are, but people talk about them all the time on Flosstube. So, you know, can you tell me what it means? If you're in the know. So this is the one for chart, it says chart 5 on here, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess it is. So, duh. So here is where I'm up. I managed to finish off this one, chart 4, which I just love the colors on this. They are so rustic. They are so fall-like. It's just, well, which is what it is, right? Fall on the Farm. It's just beautiful. I love the dull tones. I'm using mine all with DMC floss just because I like DMC much better than the called for floss, which is Classic Colorworks, because it's a hand dyed and I don't like the way it changes the color of things. I don't know, it's just me. Don't really like it. Not that I've ever used it. So, you know, Classic Colorworks, you want to send me a sample to try, I'll give it a go, but I don't typically like it. So I'm just starting this part, and I think this is going to go fast because I literally did this and this last Friday. So I feel like once you get into the groove, and as I stitched this half, I didn't even need the pattern to stitch that half. So it's very repetitive, which I love. I love about cross stitch like that. And I just love this. I think this is called a bear claw quilt block, but if I'm not right, let me know. So that is indeed my Friday night stitch. And then on Sundays, I work on this one. It's a bit of a mess. It needs a bit of an iron, I think. I keep switching from my Q-snap to my hoop. Can't make up my... The Q-snap I find hard on my hand because... oh, look how swollen my thumb is today. I have arthritis, osteoarthritis in both my thumbs. And... it's quite swollen that today. It's probably what's been hurting me. I find it hard to grip the Q-snap some nights. It's too thick, whereas the hoop I find is much thinner. It'll just rest nicely. So I managed to get all this done last Friday, all his mane. So that's good. Basically now all I have left to do is all these inner parts, which are a very pale color, and then the grass. So he's coming on really good. Very happy with how that's turned out. So what's happening next week? What's happening in July? This is what's happening. So I've decided to take part in Jolly July, and this is something that the Fat Quarters shop run every year. This is free on their website. It's a whole year's worth, so you can just download whichever month you want and then just write in what you're going to work on. And so this was my plan for July. I have decided not to knit in the month of July. Usually I knit on Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Sunday nights. Saturday nights while I watch TV. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, I cross stitch. So for the month of July, I'm not going to do that. I am going to solely concentrate on cross stitch. And during the day, I'll still be quilting, but in the evenings, when I sit down, this is what I'm going to work on. So Monday nights, I'm still going to be working on Baby because I want to get this finished in the month of July, and I feel like I will. I feel like This won't take long. I can probably get this done in one night. All this and maybe the name and another, and then obviously the back stitch and this. I'm pretty sure I can get that done in the month of July. So that will be still my Monday night projects. Tuesday night, I'll leave that there so you can still see it. I am going to work on Boo Crew, and I got myself a nice new bag from the Fat Quarter Shop to put this in. And this is actually like almost like a plastic canvas. You could probably actually sew right on that if you wanted to. And they have got several stitch-alongs going or starting. So the first one is called Boo Crew. And this one starts on, hang on, where did my thing go? I have to look for a calendar so I can tell you what day this one starts on in July. The 5th, I believe, the 5th of July is day 1. Now this is a cross stitch and a quilt along. And I have bought the fabric for the quilt along. I'm waiting for that to arrive. Hopefully that will come in time for next week when we start. But this is what I will be working on Tuesday nights. I have got my fabric all ready. I have got my needle minder, which I got last year. And then the colors that we are going to be using, some I had to pick up. So 33 is one color, and this is a free sew along, free stitch along, so you can get all this info from their website as well. So 33, 922, which I think is this gorgeous orange, and I've never stitched on this color before. This is Peaceful Purple. It's a 14 count Ada. I did order it from them because I've never stitched on purple. I'm usually a white or a beige girl, so I wanted to try something with a different color. And then our next color is 676. I am dyslexic, by the way. Then 3865. Just love the way these colors are going to go together. Then 3895, which is... oh, I didn't have it, and I couldn't find it at Michael's or anywhere actually. So I decided to switch it out for 648. I looked online to see what was a similar color, and I went with that. And then we need 535, this color, and then black. So these are the colors that we are going to use for Boo Crew. And I love it that they gave us a sneak peek. Obviously a little ghost in the word boo. So that's it. Now I have no idea if the quilt is the same or different. I don't know. So that is my Boo Crew all ready to go in my bag. Then the next one that they are doing, this is a paid for one. And this one is coming out on the 1st of July. And it is called Letters to Santa. And I think it's $12, maybe $12.95 US. So, and it's just a PDF. And every week they will release to you, as with Boo Crew, they release each week the pattern. So I had already got in my stash, and believe me, I try to use stash all the time. Rarely do I go out and buy a pile of stuff for cross stitch. But this is, they asked for chalkboard black, but I just had black. So I'm just using black. And I did purchase this little needle minder because I just love them. I think they're so cute. So I did purchase that. The colors that we need for this are 321, which I love that color red. I think it's probably one of my favorite color reds. 988, which is this one, which is coming undone here. Oh, get in there. 988, 597, 597, 3841, which is a very pale blue, 3865, which is in that other one, which is actually this color. So it's getting used in 2 projects, 3 projects actually, but I did have 2 skeins. So 3865, and then it calls for 37.99, which I don't know if I'm going to use that one. I'm going to have to wait and see, because chalkboard black is a slightly grayer black. It's not a deepest black. So I kind of feel like that would show up on the chalkboard black, but I don't know if it's going to show up on black. So I'm going to have to see where they use that color so that I can decide where it is I want to put it, and if I want to use that color or find a different lighter color or something. So that is everything for Letters to Santa. This is a paid for, and it is starting July the 1st and goes on every Friday. It will be released. So that's my Monday and that's my Tuesday. Wednesday, I am going to continue stitching on Song of Christmas, which is this one. And hopefully I will get a big dent into this by doing that every Wednesday. So that will be my Wednesday stitch. Thursday, I'm going to just use as a catch-up day. Some nights I will just, like if I haven't caught up on Boo Crew that week, or I haven't caught up on Letters to Santa before the next one comes out, that's when I will catch up and do whatever I feel like on a Thursday. And hey, you never know, maybe I'll just pick up my knitting on Thursday nights and do something on that. But Thursdays is catch up. Fridays is the Letter to Santa. Now Saturday, I haven't put anything in yet for Saturday because they have also got another stitch along and quilt along, and this is called Christmastime. And again, I fell in love with the little sneak peek. I thought that was super cute and decided I wanted to do it. And this is free. This is free, just like Boo Crew is. However, I didn't like the fabric that was used for the quilt, for the sneak peek that we got of the quilt. So I decided to not do the quilt and wait till I see it stitched up a bit, or made up a bit. And then once I've seen how it looks, I might decide to use a different altogether fabric line and backing. I just need to see what it looks like first. I'm just not completely 100%. But I love the start of this. And again, I don't know if the stitch along is the same as the quilt along, if the pattern is the same or they're 2 different things. I don't know. So, because when we did Bats and Boos last year, it was almost identical. The cross stitch was almost identical to the quilt. So I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but I'm going to definitely do the stitch along. So I have chosen, and again, from my stash, I found this piece of 32 count natural linen. And so I will do it over 2, so it will become what they're calling for, which is a 14 count, and 2 strands over 2. So that is the colors that I have picked to do mine. And the colors that we need for this are going to be 816, which is this color red. That's a nice red too. It's almost like garnet color. 347. 987, 989, which I don't have, but I have 988, which I'm using in Letters to Santa. So again, I need to see how this color is going to work out. I feel like, I don't know. I think that would work instead of the 989. I'm almost sure, but again, I have to see when it's stitched up a little bit. $8.39. Doesn't that look lovely with that? I love brown on a beige. $8.40. And 3865, which of course is the white. So those are the colors that will be used for this one. And I asked them online, when is this going to be ready? And they're not sure yet because they're waiting for the fabric to come in for the quilting kit. So they don't want to release the cross stitch before the quilting one. So I am going to have that be my Saturday stitch once it's released, but I'm not sure when in July it will be released. So July on Saturdays may still end up being my knitting night until this one starts, and then I'll be all ready. And then of course Sunday I will be working on my jungle once again and keep that going. So the baby samplers will still get love on Sundays and Mondays, and the rest of it will be the Jolly July, Christmas and Halloween stitches. So what do you think? Isn't this exciting? So who is going to work on Brew Crew with me? I know at least one lady who is, maybe two. And I am so excited to do that. And also, I love mysteries. I love waking up on a morning and know, oh, today the clue dropped, and you run to your email with your cup of tea in your hand and you check it out. And you're like, oh, I can't wait to get started on this. So I love doing these stitch alongs and mysteries. I really do. And I am so excited. There's going to be 3. So I hope I can get them all done in the month. I should be able to. Yes. We haven't got a lot on. No. Anyway, I hope you have a fabulous week. Please stop by and see me Friday for some quilty fun. And oh my gosh, do I have something exciting to show you there. But if you're not into quilting, that's fine. Just come back next Wednesday for another Flosstube. Okay, bye.